scarlet blaze. Bridge of Betrayal. The Empire achieves early success in the war thanks to House Gloucester, a noble alliance house whose vows of allegiance and safe passage were key to the quick capture of Garreg Mach. But Count Gloucester breaks his oath and turns on Burgleys's troops, trapped in hostile territory with their supply routes severed. The Imperial Army's outlook appears bleak.
I fear I may have miscalculated, my son.
How can that be possible, Father? We have the enemy surrounded.
Yes, and they have yet to give a damn. Time grows short, and soon Edelgard's reinforcements will descend upon the Alliance.
Then we will hold them off at the Great Bridge.
And they will find another way. If they manage to take even one of the Aramid River's crossings, they can break through our ranks. And while that may not spell immediate defeat, it will dash any hopes of Count Burgleys's surrender. Eventually, Edelgard's army will wash over the land, and then, my son, we will be defeated.
Speak plain, Father, I beg of you. What does this mean for House Gloucester?
Do not fret, Lawrence. This was a leap of faith we had to take to better our territory's fortunes. When Claude came to me with this offer, I determined the reward to be worth the risk. If the gambit fails, so be it. All it means is that our house will have to swear allegiance to the Empire.
Edelgard will never settle for such. She will demand... Oh, Father. No.
I am proud of you, my son. You have grown into a man strong and wise enough to lead our house.
Is there nothing that can be done? What of your dream to claim the Alliance leadership from House Regan?
It is your house now. You determine our path. Besides, when the dust finally settles from this war, there may not be an Alliance to lead.
So I am to submit to the Empire and carve out as big a place for our family as I can? Is that it? You would have me put an end to the Leicester Alliance?
Perhaps my praise of your wisdom was ill-advised. You get ahead of yourself, Lawrence. We bend the knee only if we lose, not before. And as you said, we may yet be able to drive back the Emperor's reinforcements and win the day. Always think 2 steps ahead, my son. Be clever. Survive. That is the lesson I seek to impart. I had best go prepare for my final battle as Count Gloucester. However this plays out, look for a way for our house to prosper and seize it, Lawrence. Seize it. That is how Irvin Fritz Gloucester fights, and it is how you must fight as well.
Well, we managed to slog our way to the encampment. Now we just have to finalize our plan.
Why is it so important to hold part of the Aramid riverbank again? I mean, wouldn't it make more sense to cross over into Alliance territory before it's too late?
If we do, we risk the enemy cutting off our retreat. We are here to break their siege, not fall prey to one.
If we don't conduct this rescue carefully, we'll be worse off than we started. We must be smart. And that means establishing at least one bridgehead in addition to the Great Bridge of Murden.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
The Minister is a general of much endurance. He will be holding out until we arrive. He is more than a warrior and a maker of strategies. It would lack wisdom to be making an enemy of him.
Yep, that's my father. No one can beat him. I just hope I can be half the warrior he is one day.
I think even 1.5 Burgleyses would be more than enough. Not that it's any of my business.
So, what are we to do about House Gloucester? They have indicated a willingness to swear fealty, for whatever that pittance of a promise is worth. That leaves only Phlegathon and Ordelia. And I doubt very much that anyone would take us to task for dismantling them.
The head of House Ordelia is one of the 5 great lords. Dismantling them, as you say, would hamper Her Majesty's ability to rule effectively in the future. Consider, for example, why we chose not to dismantle House Eyre.
Because I belong to House Eyre, and you did not have to. Ah, of course. You are happy so long as they install successors who are willing to toe the line.
That is the plan, yes. House Phlegathon, however, must be disposed of. Their lord, Acheron, has leveraged his control of the Great Bridge to do whatever he well pleases. I have a suspicion the Alliance desires him gone as badly as we do.
Lawrence Gloucester and Lysithea von Ordelia were Her Majesty's schoolmates, yes? They may be more willing to listen to reason than the others.
Sure, but Claude went to the Officers' Academy too. And he's taken a firm stance against the Empire. Do you really think this can be handled via diplomacy?
That will depend on precisely what their demands are. But first, we must retake the Great Bridge and extricate Count Bergles and his troops. Let us focus our energies on that for the time being.
Agreed. And it would behoove us all not to overlook how devious Claude can be just because we went to the Academy together. If he's not willing to come to the table, I won't hesitate to meet him on the battlefield instead.
As a mercenary, I've had to fight friends more than once. It's never easy. Of course, it's your job, so you do it. But when you close your eyes at night, you can't help but wonder why it had to happen that way.
Pardon me. Right. Very nice.
My instruction comes at a high price. Don't neglect your daily studies.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Allow me to assist with any matters. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Time to work you into shape.
One cannot achieve victory without challenge.
Well, don't I look splendid?
Prowess means nothing without resolve.
This should come in handy.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I imagine this will serve me well.
Can't let this power go unused.
Hey, I'm getting better.
There must be more to this.
Training can be the... With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Oh, this looks great. I'm gonna demolish this puppy for sure.
This surprise pleases me. How did you know I would have enjoyment of this?
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
Wait, for me? Great. I love this stuff.
For me? Really? Well, that's very kind of you. Let's eat it together.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Oh hey, looks like I'm not the first one to show up.
Hello there. No need to pay me any mind. I'll just be absorbed in my book here. I assume you've come to meet someone? As they've clearly not arrived yet, why don't you join me? Here.
Thanks. Hey, Linhardt, you're into all that spooky magic stuff, right? Like sorcery and crests and whatnot?
Yes? Why? Is there something you'd like to ask me?
Oh no, I was just thinking it's kind of weird that you've never really been interested in my power.
Do you want me to be?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even understand it myself. But with you helping me, I might actually learn something. That and Hubert scared me half to death talking about how you might experiment on me. Just so we're clear, I'm not into that.
Uh-huh. Well, not everything piques my interest. Your circumstances simply do not.
If you're not interested, then so be it. But is there any particular reason why?
Hard to say. Perhaps because a sword is the only thing you're able to manifest? Strictly speaking, I suppose your power does raise some questions. But that sinister weapon of yours, it just doesn't leave me all that interested in learning more.
Sinister, huh? That's one way to describe it.
Tell me, have you ever beheld one of the hero's relics? They also possess the most peculiar aura. And yet, there's something almost divine about the terror they instill. But your sword, it's cold. Maybe even inhuman. In more complex terms, it's little more than an inorganic, dispassionate construct. Not a hint of the goddess's divine guidance in its design. It's not as if you were able to choose what you manifested, right? It just came to you.
True. But what if I could turn it into something else and start manifesting different things? Would you be interested then?
Is such a thing possible? I would like to see that for myself, I must admit. In fact, I'd be quite excited by that. What a fascinating topic to lay at my feet.
Hey, it was just a suggestion. I have no idea if I can actually do it.
But aren't you the one who brought it up?
Monica, why are you just standing there?
I was waiting for you. You were speaking with Her Majesty, yes?
Yep, just going over some strategy. Why? Did you need me for something?
No, not exactly. So, what did Her Majesty say?
Well, she wanted to get my opinion on how best to utilize our mercenaries since they all use different weapons. We're gonna be fighting some upcoming battles on terrain that'll make it harder to use lances, so we were trying to figure out how to deal with that.
And you didn't speak of anything else?
Well, yeah, but it probably wouldn't interest you. Mercenary stuff, you know.
That's not quite what I meant. There was cake for everyone, was there not? And I'm pretty certain there were fresh flowers throughout the room. Did you not see them?
Oh yeah, that cake was great. Did you want a piece? Flowers, though... I think maybe there were some little white ones?
Ugh, I have no interest in your opinion. I want to know what Her Majesty thought of them.
Oh, I don't know. She probably said something nice, but I wasn't really paying attention.
You weren't? Ugh. Never mind. I suppose I will have to ask her myself. I just want to know what Her Majesty genuinely thought. You were summoned by Her Majesty and granted the honor of giving her counsel. Then, she graciously offered you cake. And you didn't even have the decency to watch her eat it? Honestly, what is wrong with you?
Sorry if I let you down somehow. I don't think I really get what the big deal is, though. Want me to go ask her right now?
No, please don't. If Her Majesty learns I was prying about such things, I do not want to bother her with these trivialities. Forget I said anything.
I see what's going on here. The cake and flowers were your doing, weren't they? That's why you were asking me about how Edelgard reacted.
Yes, okay? Just please, not another word of this.
All right, I get it. Well, not really, but...
I beg you, forget this ever happened. The situation is far more complicated than you realize.
Ah, Ferdinand. I hadn't realized you'd returned to the palace.
Yes, here I am. Not that I have official business like you.
Then why come such a long way? Ah, I see. You're here to visit your father.
I am ashamed to say this was my first time seeing him in his cell. My father insisted I stay away for my own safety. Though I must confess, the dungeon was not the horrid place I had imagined it to be. I was envisioning, you know, fiery hot pokers, spikes, that manner of thing.
Oh. Then it may interest you to know that we do actually have such a dungeon. I've only seen it once myself. It's further down from where we're keeping the former Duke. It's a dismal place. One where rats scurry to and fro.
Rats? I do not imagine Father would cope well with that at all. While he did look haggard, it sounds as though his treatment could be far, far worse.
We're doing our best to keep him in good health. The rest will depend on his frame of mind.
Well, you will hear no complaints from me. I care only that he is kept alive and given a fair trial. And that his punishment fits the crime, of course.
You'd better speed things along then, because Hubert is quickly losing patience.
A fact of which I am very well aware. The problem is that I remain unable to connect my father to many of the acts he is accused of.
Perhaps you're wasting your time. A noble as powerful as your father could easily have documents forged and witnesses bought off. Any records that remain will be considered far too dubious to prove guilt or innocence.
Another fact I am very much aware of. In truth, I already found proof some time ago. Proof of his corruption, that is. I discovered it while looking through his tax records. When I realized what he had done, I was ready to serve him up to the authorities myself.
Your own father? I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I mean it. I thought I could carefully build a solid case against him while studying at the academy. However, you had him clapped in irons before I could have my case organized. Now there is a bit of comedy. I idolized my father ever since I was a child. Yet I had to push those feelings aside in order to muster the anger to punish him. Now I find myself trapped between both of those emotions with no resolution in sight.
I see. And tell me, is that the end of your story? I thought you were going to become Prime Minister. Keep me in line. Surpass me, even.
Oh, well, I did not mean...
You can still share words with your father and see him punished for his crimes, you know. So, if you desire resolution, start resolving matters. It's never too late.
Another clear victory for the Empire in battle. You can surely guess who stole the show yet again.
Our mercenary friend? Always a force upon the battlefield, that one.
Their approach on the battlefield is exceptional. Yet their curious power has also proved quite the boon.
It is deeply fascinating, isn't it? Something beyond the principles of magic, and yet different from the power of crests. I might go so far as to say it veers close to the realm of dark magic, but I fear that's beyond my expertise.
I am possessed of some small knowledge, yet still fail to understand the nature of that power.
Then at present we can do nothing but throw our hands to the sky. And with that, I must be off.
Oh? I thought you would be more curious about our mercenary ally. Would you truly raise the white flag merely because the matter lies outside your usual ken?
What are you playing at, Hubert? If you want me to investigate a specimen, go ahead. Hook it and reel it in.
Ah, but you are the better angler of the two of us. Furthermore, my method of hooking would complicate our relationship with so valued an ally. An inducement from your lips would ensure things proceed more smoothly.
Well, this is becoming a hassle. Can't you push yourself to learn some new hooking strategies? Like, I don't know, one befitting the elegance of a true nobleman? Involving fancy tea, perhaps?
A positively hair-raising notion. Please, do not speak it aloud again.
Then maybe get in their face and pick a fight with them. You two could end up becoming fast friends.
So you wish me to shout myself hoarse and swing my fists about like a common ruffian? I shall pretend I did not hear that suggestion.
No. Then the only option left is aggressive persuasion, driven home at the point of an axe, let's say.
Linhardt, who in the world are you talking about right now? I should think there is no one quite so barbarous in our own army.
Oh, I didn't have anyone particular in mind. I was just brainstorming new methods to ensnare our illustrious mercenary friend. Why? Did they remind you of acquaintances of ours?
In any event, let us leave this sleeping dog where it lies. I do not dislike conversing with you, but we seem to procure results of little benefit when we do. And with that, I have matters to attend to and must be off. Farewell.
Until next time, Hubert. So when can I expect you to have reeled in our mercenary friend? I suspect we'd make headway on the research if we engaged in it together.
I'm afraid I've not the time to play along with your capricious whims, Linhardt. I will, of course, be cheering you on with some enthusiasm from the shadows as you hook the subject yourself.
Oh, there you are, Hubert. I have been searching everywhere for you.
And to what end? Has Her Majesty summoned me?
Oh, she would never use me for a task like that. I just wanted to thank you, albeit reluctantly.
I do not recall having done anything that would merit such a sincere display of gratitude.
Well, you probably just saw it as part of your normal administrative duties.
You fixed quite a big mistake in my last report before Her Majesty had the chance to look at it. I woke up in a panic when I realized what I had done. Imagine how mortified I was to see you'd already corrected everything.
Ah, yes. I may have done something of the sort. As Her Majesty's loyal servant, it is my duty to pare down the number of unnecessary matters which wander across her desk. I must say, I was surprised to see you make such a foolish and obvious error. Have you truly grown so lax, even as you style yourself the greatest of our Emperor's retainers?
I'm aware of the mistake I made, but I would never dream of calling myself something like that. Well, perhaps I said it once or twice in the heat of the moment, but I never actually meant it. If anyone is Her Majesty's best retainer, it's you. And without House Vestra's say-so, I could never become one of her servants.
At present, I very much doubt you are fit to serve as Her Majesty's servant.
Excuse me?
It is true that I did not make a conscious choice to serve Her Majesty at first. Instead, I simply did it because my father decreed it must be so. But such bounds no longer define our relationship. I do not serve the Emperor. My loyalty is to Lady Edelgard, and her alone. I stand with her in a manner that goes beyond the bounds of ruler and servant. Do you understand this?
I want to be like that with Her Majesty as well. But I am only the child of a baron, so I don't have excuses to linger in the palace all the time. I have to return to my family's estate once I've fulfilled my duties for the day, and I get summoned back to our territory often. I am not like you. I cannot just be at her side unless I have a good reason to be there.
Indeed. Ox territory is in the far west of the Empire. I surmise you have had to spend much of your time away from Enbar. Furthermore, you will be a baron one day. Your duties will prevent you from dedicating yourself solely to Her Majesty.
Exactly. Unlike you, I have an entire territory's worth of people to protect. But I still won't give up. Even from afar. No. Precisely because I'll be afar, there will be things I can do to protect Her Majesty. In fact, always being at her side might actually cause you to overlook threats from time to time. I may even serve Her Majesty in a way you never could.
That is a promising thought, Monica.
I'm tired. Time to find a good spot for a nap. Bernadetta? Why are you skulking in the weeds?
No reason! Not getting in the way of two people's love at all! No, sir!
Huh? But I'm alone here. I see. That.
Yeah, that! I was out walking when I saw them. A man and a woman together in the woods, getting, heated.
Well, neither of them seems to be dead yet.
They're on a secret date, you dummy! Not fighting!
Regardless, how does two lovers stealing a moment alone lead to you curled up here in the fetal position?
Because I'm hiding! I mean, if I messed up their date, they might try to get revenge on me!
Relax. To them, you're no different than a pebble on the side of the road.
Hey, I'm not a pebble! I mean, sure, sometimes I wish I was just a rock, but...
Then just roll away quietly and you'll be fine.
Just roll away quietly. Hey! Yeah! Wait, no! They'd see me! Stop trying to get me killed!
We've made enough racket over here to raise the dead, and they haven't even noticed. I think it's safe to say they're off in their own little world. Still, good for them, sharing words of love when either one could die tomorrow.
Wait, they could die tomorrow?
They're both soldiers who serve on the front lines. I doubt a rosy future awaits them.
No! That's not true! Couples swearing their love and defying destiny are a staple of classic fiction!
Sure, but the fact it wouldn't happen in reality is what makes it such a good story, right?
Wait, Wait, but there are tons of stories where two people who have sworn their love don't ever meet again.
Likely because that's something people are familiar with from their own lives.
Okay, so which is it? I believe those two can be happy together, so they can, right?
I hope that's the case, but reality is cruel. Anyway, I've talked myself right to sleep.
Huh? Come on, don't sleep there! Uh-oh. Guess I'd better try that turn into a pebble and roll away quietly plan.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
You have naught to worry about with me on the job.
Oh yeah, we've got this!
We all must do our fair share.
Wow, that was amazing! No wonder Edelgard trusts you so much.
Oh, hey, Caspar. You weren't so bad out there yourself. Not that I'm surprised. You must make House Burgleys proud.
Don't I wish? I'm still pretty steamed about how the last battle went. I can't even outshine you right now, let alone my father. It really burns me up.
You think? I don't know much about your dad, but I'd say you're on par with me at least. Maybe even better.
Sheesh! Sore winner much? Just you wait though, I'm only getting started. Old Caspar here's gonna upstage you once and for all, and I'm gonna do it for me.
Okay, but think about it. I'm a mercenary and you're a noble. I'll have way more chances than you to excel in battle, which also means way more chances to die. Meanwhile, your dad's the Minister of Military Affairs. You falling in combat definitely wouldn't be a good look.
You've got that all wrong. Since I'm his second son, I'm completely expendable as far as he's concerned. Ever since I was born, me and my brother were treated completely different. I don't have a shot at being the heir, which means the only way I'm getting ahead in life is by proving myself in battle. I mean, I guess I could always go into politics or education or something. The point is, whatever I want to do, I've got to climb up from the bottom to do it. And the climb I picked means building a name for myself on the battlefield, no matter the risks.
It's almost like you're a mercenary. I never thought a noble could have that kind of motivation. You're a lot more inspiring than you give yourself credit for, Caspar.
It's nothing. I mean, I've still got the Burgleys' name to lean on and all, so I'm better off than just any old merc.
Right. I guess I'm starting to get why you're so competitive with me now. But you should know, I'm not the kind of girl to back down from a challenge. I've been honing my craft as a mercenary for as long as I can remember, even since I was a kid. So you can train till your muscles give out if you want. Some noble brat's not gonna beat me.
Oh yeah? Fine. I know I'm not gonna catch up to you overnight, but it'll happen someday. Just you wait.
Absolutely.
Come here. Listen up.
Let's see.
Thanks.
I must be telling you.
So basically...
Yes.
Absolutely.
This is true.
Oh no! You sure?
Great. Oh.
Let's do it.
All right.
What?
That reminds me.
Pardon me.
Now see here.
Could you spare a moment?
What to do? Do you have a moment?
So basically...
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
If I may.
You sure?
Well?
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Why can't you just let me stay inside?
The fight starts now.
Though it vexes me, we have no choice but to withdraw. All troops, full retreat!
Maybe we should just go away?
We need some help, and fast!
It's Birdie's time to shine! Sure hope this goes okay.
There's not a question of can. Only leave this to me.
Oh, if I must. If my assistance is needed, so be it.
Don't mind if I do.
I will capture this stronghold.
Let us take this place down. I need somewhere to hide. You're done!
Yeah, not bad.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Perhaps I really am curious about your power.
Retreat!
Already?
Not a problem. I'm here.
Yeah, right.
I'm not afraid of you. All this work makes me want to take a break.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
We'll have to take things from here.
to be strong to survive, I guess.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
Did you all see how marvelous I was? I am your man!
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
It's Birdie's time to shine! You need some backup?
There's not a question of can. My will is theirs.
Thanks so much!
This is not what I expected.
Can't let it end like this.
Somebody help me!
Not a problem. I've got this.
Oh, if I must. If my...
Are you...
What a pain.
Time to make a name for ourselves. Sorry.
Leave this to me. Behold, a token effort. How's this?
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Was any of this worth it?
We'll have to take things from here.
I won't ever forget your kindness. I am your man. Try and stop me. I am Ferdinand Fodlan.
No one's gonna call me Bernie Bear again.
Nice one.
I can still fight. Let us use this for the glory of our army.
That's way more than enough of that.
I will take all the strength I can get.
What did your investigation uncover, Hubert?
It appears those who slither in the dark had nothing to do with any of this. This plot was hatched by Houses Regan and Gloucester alone.
In other words, we know exactly where the idea to encircle our troops came from. Claude von Regan, leader of the Alliance.
He's going to be a true thorn in our side now that he is in charge. Back when Duke Regan had no clear heir, the lords were busy maneuvering to be next in line. And Claude appeared in an instant and laid claim to the seat of power. We were hoping that would be enough to throw the Alliance into disarray. But he has done a remarkable job of seizing the reins.
Feigning discord with Gloucester while they privately schemed together was an especially nice touch. Sadly, it seems we're facing a gifted tactician as well as a skilled leader.
Yet for a tactician, he woefully underestimated Count Burgles. I say we finish his education. It is time Claude learns the gulf between his power and the Empire's cannot be bridged with a few clever tricks.
Put me in there and watch our enemies fly!
Another day, another stage to conquer.
There's no stopping me.
No guts, no glory!
This is my safe place, and I won't let it fall. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst.
Prepare to be amazed. Go for it.
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes okay. Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure.
I'd rather be attacking than defending, but I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
We'll strike at their weakest point.
Yeah, right. Still in the fight. Yeah, right.
Probably best not to overdo it.
Come on, let's go get another one!
hate.
So... sure, let's try it.
It's Birdie's time to shine! Sure hope this goes okay.
It's more bitter than black as coffee.
Tell me somebody saw that!
Someone wants to die! It's over!
I really should be more careful.
Please let us take this place down! I need somewhere to hide! Hey, so this is kind of bad, right?
This is all my fault.
Done and done. Now, what's next? Here goes.
So... sure, let's try it.
Leave this one to me. Let's get moving.
Prepare to be amazed.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
I'm getting better, but at what cost?
How can I face my comrades after this?
Of course I succeeded.
All right. Won't lose.
I can do this!
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
I'll take on anyone! Enough! Apologies.
How delightful.
Once I'm on stage, I won't leave until I've seen my performance through.
It always gets me amped up when I see the great things you're doing.
It's not over. It's not over.
All right.
I won't lose.
I can do this!
I'm all right. I won't lose.
The spotlight is mine.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Can never be too careful.
No way I'm running from this.
You better help me, because if I die here, I'm gonna become a ghost and haunt you forever!
Yeah. Keep it together, Manuela.
Are you sure? I'm not afraid of you!
I'm all right.
I can't believe that worked!
I won't lose!
How can I face my comrades after this?
About time!
It's Bernie's time to shine! You need some backup? Are you sure?
Our time has finally come!
Sure hope this... You got this, Bernie!
I can't believe we fended them off.
I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds.
I'm getting better, but at what cost?
How's that?
Okay.
Hey there!
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
What to do? Do you have a moment? You'd like to go for a ride? Very well. It's always important to take a break every now and again. Of course, I have some time on my hands. If I knew it was going to be this relaxing, I would have brought Her Majesty along. I know Hubert is capable, but his attitude leaves much to be desired. I agree. Are you ever overcome with feelings of complete and utter helplessness? I'm asking for a friend, of course. No. Everyone here is so incredible. It can be a little intimidating. After all, I want to be considered worthy to serve at Her Majesty's side. That was time well spent. Let us do it again sometime.
Time to work you into shape.
This will help everyone out.
This is quite fascinating.
Training can be the difference between... With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
My instruction comes at a high price. Don't neglect your daily studies.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
Oh, this is the best! Let's eat!
Oh, yes. This is definitely one of the foods I love.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Welcome. Greetings. Well, hello there. Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one? Come back soon.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
I'll show you what a mercenary can do.
Another step toward victory.
The sun beats down.
The fight starts now. Hope this is one of those easy wins.
I'll help you to the best of my ability, meager though it may be.
Why me? Watch this!
You've already lost! I will end you! Stand down! Best take care.
I'm sorry.
Here goes! Stand down!
Forgive my inept technique. This must be fate. My tears never cease.
You'll have to take things from here.
Unfortunate for us both.
Take a breather.
Here it comes! Take this! You're done!
I've got it.
Yeah!
Watch this! I'll win the next one too, if I just stay focused.
Yes, that looks right.
Why, hello, Linhart. It is not often I find you drawing outside.
I'm not drawing. I'm simply trying to capture this wyvern's form. See? It's resting on that hill over there.
Ah, an extraordinary sight indeed. Now then, let us see what you have done so far. I must say, it feels as though something is lacking in your work. How can I describe it? Your depiction is almost too accurate. Take these scales, for example. Why, they could have been plucked from the very wyvern itself.
I told you this isn't art. I'm doing it for my research. And when conducting research, it's always best to have precise references. The same is true when dealing with numbers or gathering information.
I see. So you value accuracy above all else.
Right. Honestly, I've never quite understood art anyway. So I'm perfectly content leaving that sort of thing to the true creatives. You know, the quirky ones. People like Bernadetta.
Even so, there may come a day when your work is seen as the craft of a master artisan, when such precision is lauded as the height of aesthetic genius.
What makes you say that?
Oh, merely a passing thought. Perhaps in the distant future, connoisseurs will value accuracy and attention to detail over the magnificent interpretive pieces we hold dear today.
Do you really think that'll happen, though? I doubt people will ever stop appreciating the ancient classics. You certainly have always done so.
Yes, there is no denying that. But I fear my own personal inclinations hold little sway over public opinion. Nobody knows what trends may arise in the decades and centuries to come. So I can indeed envision a future in which accurate depictions are praised just the same as the greats of old. And I encourage you to do the same, my friend.
I don't get it. How are you so optimistic all the time? It's like you're constantly looking toward the future.
I could say quite the same about you. I have always believed you to be rather forward-thinking.
That's not optimism, though. All I'm thinking forward to is the time when I can just sleep the days away. That's why I'm forcing myself to be as active as I can now.
Regrettably, those halcyon days of slumber are still but a distant dream. I have much work for you, both now and further down the road. To begin with, might I ask you to paint my portrait?
For the last time, I'm a researcher, not an artist. Are you sure you want such a faithful depiction?
That is exactly what I want. How else would my yet unborn descendants know the true visage of the great Ferdinand von Eyre? Indeed, I would be proud to submit myself as a subject of your research. Consider it a study in the personification of nobility itself.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm fine drawing you, but I don't have the slightest modicum of interest in actually researching you. Though, I do sometimes wonder where you get all that unabashed confidence from.
Well, Bernie, you were nothing but trouble for everybody, yet again.
There you are. I was worried when you failed to appear at mealtime.
I'm fine. All quiet here.
Please do not tell me your hunger was so great that you resorted to eating those plants there. You should be careful. I have heard there is some rather poisonous flora in this area.
Hey! I'm not going to eat poison! What kind of dummy do you think I am? I know exactly which plants are safe and which ones aren't.
It is strange to see you this confident on a topic. But if you are so certain, I think I should give your eye a test. Just to be safe, you understand.
We're doing what now?
Ah, I know. What say we have a little game to see who can collect the most edible plants?
What?
And as an army can never have too much food, this will serve to benefit the others. What a splendid idea.
Aw, why me? Okay, so this one would cause stomach aches, and that one would be really bitter. I think. Oh, I don't know. I've only ever seen it in books. But hey, I'm sure it's fine. I'll also take this one, and this one, and this one. Oh, and that one over. Wait, is that Ferdinand?
Such luster, such size, such a gorgeous crimson. Yes, this looks like a scrumptious leaf indeed. And there are bulbs under this tree. Rich white bulbs with the luster of a precious pearl.
Ah!
Bernadetta! I see. You were frightened by a mouse scampering by and took a bit of a tumble when you fled, yes?
Yeah, and I dropped all my beautiful plants that your dumb game made me don't collect.
Never mind that now. Show me your wound, please. Ah, yes. Just a scrape. Still, we should return to base and treat it before it festers.
Yeah, I suppose. Thanks for looking at it. Wait, that leaf! The one you're carrying!
This one? What of it? If you are hungry, we could snack on it while we walk back.
No! No! That plant has medicinal properties. It's a styptic.
Well, what luck. We can use it to treat your wound. Oh, I must say, your talent for identifying plants is no idle boast.
Yeah, I eyeballed them pretty well, huh? Now let's take a look at yours and... What?
Are you at a loss for words with the quality of the plants I gathered?
Every one of these is poisonous!
What? But the gorgeous leaf! The robust vine!
Death in plant form! Throw them away before we die!
And of course, I'm worried about those who struggle at combat.
Yes, we must do all we can to support them. I'll do my part to watch out for those who need help.
Thank you. We'll do this together.
Support people who struggle with combat, huh? If there's a more perfect job for me out there, I don't know what it is. You ready, Bernadetta? Let's go!
No! Why do I have to do this?
Why do you have to train, you mean?
It's not training, it's weird! This is torture and I'm gonna die!
Hey, calm down. You'll only be fighting me.
You're lying! There are people hiding in this armor and they're gonna attack me, aren't they?
That armor isn't big enough for a person to hide in.
You don't know that! I could absolutely hide inside one.
I mean, yeah, okay. You probably could.
See? I was right! Wait, this isn't the time for me to worry about that. The fact you're plotting against me is the issue here. Why do you hate me?
Look, Edelgard said we need to help people who struggle with fighting, all right? I'm just trying to put that into action.
Nah! You're gonna take me out with a surprise attack from the darkness! I know your game!
And how would I attack you from the darkness when we're standing in the middle of the training grounds in broad daylight? You think all these people walking by would see me try to murder you or whatever and just keep going?
No, they're watching me. I'm sure of it. Your armor is staring at me. Nope, that's it. I'm out of here. I'm going home to enjoy a life of freedom without my father.
What? can't just run out on me here, Bernadetta. I mean, trying to detect people hidden in suits of armor, that's one of my father's traditional training drills. I don't know any other way to do it.
I don't need your lousy support, so just leave me alone!
Maybe I'm not cut out for this kind of thing.
Hey, Caspar. Oh, what's with the mountain of books? Wait, please don't tell me you're planning to use them in your training somehow.
What kind of guy do you think I am? They're books. I'm gonna read them.
Read? A book? You? Did you eat something weird?
Come on, you sound just like Lynn Hart. I've torn through books before, sometimes even 2 or 3 whole chapters a day.
Please don't use the word torn when it comes to books. You're going to make my heart stop. And books are divided into chapters, not chappers. Oh, Caspar, promise me you won't hurt those books.
You don't have to worry, Dorothea. I realized something the other day. A person who's responsible for troops can't rely on physical strength alone. You probably wouldn't guess it from how my father looks, but he's pretty good about that stuff.
Can't say I'm shocked that the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs has read the occasional book. Speaking of, you may have heard this story before, but I'm going to tell it anyway. Back during the War of the Eagle and Lion, there was an Imperial general named Francis who was quite proud of his strength. But while he was indeed strong, he was unlearned, and so everyone looked down on him.
Why do I feel like this story is gonna make me feel like an idiot?
Just listen. The Emperor at the time gave Francis an order to study, and said that if he didn't, he wouldn't be allowed to lead anyone in battle. Francis did as his Emperor ordered, and studied as though his life depended on it, growing especially talented in the area of tactics and strategy. As a result, his deeds on the battlefield were great, and he eventually rose to the rank of Minister of Military Affairs.
So I should take a page out of Francis's book, right?
So long as you don't mean literally, yes. Incidentally, the words the Emperor used to praise Francis were memorable enough to have survived even to this day. With the passing of 5 sunrises and 5 sunsets, even the meanest soldier may burgeon into a peerless commander. It means if you study hard for 5 days, even a common soldier can become a great general who commands an entire army.
5 days? That's nowhere near enough time. It'd take me 5 days just to read 1 book. You gotta at least give me until the end of the war.
But by that point, won't your chances to distinguish yourself in battle have already passed?
Oh, you're right. What am I gonna do, Dorothea?
Well, I suppose I have no choice but to help you. Who knows? I might even learn something.
Oh, you're the best. Thank you.
I'm going to doze off. I just know it.
Let's get this over with.
Why can't you just let me stay inside?
Let's earn our keep.
I wish our enemy was as disinterested in this fight as I am.
Yeah, we can win this! Not a problem. I've got this.
It's Birdie's time to shine!
Sure hope this goes. Prepare to be amazed. Go for it!
Oh, if I must. Leap.
Let us take this place down! I need somewhere to hide!
I'm all right. Though I am reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice.
Oh, attack! I'm not afraid of you!
Dying would defeat the purpose of all of this. Just wait. What a pain.
Wait, it's ours? I did it, everybody! I think we might actually lose here!
Always be prepared. Behold, a token effort. Sorry. How's this? I hope this location proves useful.
I've got your assistance at once!
Not a problem. I've got this.
It's Bernie's time to shine! You need some backup?
Oh, if I suppose needs must.
The spotlight is mine. I really should be more careful.
That was fortuitous.
Now you've done it! Take this! Pay attention, class!
I think I'm in trouble here.
So, this is kind of bad, right?
Time for some punishment! I'm not at my best today.
Take a breather. Here it comes! You're done!
I love what you've done.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Prepare to be amazed. Go for it. On with the place.
I'm up! You got this, Bernie! So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
We did it!
This will do.
Managers. This
dragging the others down. This is all my fault. We'll have to take things from here.
How delightful.
Hey, so this is kind of bad, right?
Take a breather.
Battle does have its benefits. Oh, if I must. I suppose needs must.
Prepare to be amazed. Need a hand, dear?
It's Bernie's time to shine!
Yielding results, perhaps even adequate.
Feast your eyes on the hero of Daphno. By the name of House Daphno, I will not lose.
Oh, if I must. I suppose needs must. Oh, if I must. If my assistance is needed, so be it.
Not a problem. I've got this.
It's Bernie's time to shine!
Sure hope that prepare to be amazed. Go.
I must secure a nice place to sleep.
Come on!
Out of the way! Still improving.
You know, perhaps I really am curious about your power.
My enjoyment of this is quickly wearing thin.
Here it comes! You're done!
Luck was on our side today.
Maybe this'll help keep me on an even keel.
Hey, Manuela. She must be out. Did I hear something? Oh, wait. Is she sleeping in one of the patient beds?
Oh, you. So silly.
She's smiling. I wonder what she's dreaming about.
Wait, don't go. So
just gonna leave? Uh-oh. Now she's scowling. Looks like things are going downhill fast.
Get back here. You'll regret this. You hear me? I'll never forget.
Morning, Manuela.
Oh my. I don't even remember falling asleep. I don't suppose I was talking in my sleep, was I?
Nah, I didn't hear anything.
Really? I have a feeling you're just saying that. It's sweet of you, though. Actually, I had the most dismal dream that I'd finally found my soulmate, only for him to dump me. Just thinking about it makes me furious. How is it that even in my dreams I am hopelessly single? Oh, I need a moment.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry, but could I trouble you for a glass of water? Phew, that is much better. Thank you.
You got it. But, it smells like you've been swimming in booze. Are you hungover?
I might be. Is that a problem?
Well, I don't think the infirmary is supposed to look like a bear charged through here. That seems like a problem to me.
Back off, will you? You're the one who trounced in here unannounced and eavesdropped on my private, if humiliating, sleep-talking. And now you're attacking me for a tiny hangover in a messy room? Who do you think you are? My mother-in-law?
What? No. But as your friend and comrade, I can't not say anything.
I know, you're right. I'm sorry. I tend to fly off the handle when I'm embarrassed. Hey, can I ask you for one teensy favor?
Let me guess. You want help getting this place cleaned up, right? I suppose I could lend you a hand.
No, not that. Would you be a dear and pretend like you didn't see any of this?
Ah, gotcha. Don't worry, I won't say a word.
You're a class act. Thank you. Well, I don't want everyone to think worse of me than they already do. I mean, honestly, where did it all go wrong? Did you know I was once a diva with the Mittelfranc Opera Company? But now, apparently I'm just a shadow of my former self. Can you believe how rude that is? Why would you kick a girl when she's down?
What? But I didn't...
How about this? In lieu of hush money for our little secret, perhaps I'll let you hear me sing next time. I'll show you that this diva's just as dazzling as ever. Now you have something to look forward to. Anyway, did you need something?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm sure I had a reason to come in here, but now I don't have the slightest idea what.
Another step toward victory.
We have a duty to fulfill.
The fight starts now. Victory awaits. Now show me your courage. Yeah, we can win this. Not a problem. I've got this. Watch this!
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
I am your man.
I'm getting stronger.
This is kind right? I'll take you all on. Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done! I'm up! Now die! I'm not afraid of you! Not today!
Never back down!
I'll take over.
My turn! This victory moves us closer to great things.
We'll reach the Great Bridge of Myrden soon. Houses Phlegathon and Gloucester are defending it, just as we anticipated. But Ladislava has done her job and broken through the enemy line for us. I intend to claim a swift victory and return her to us whole.
If possible, the members of House Gloucester are to be taken alive. As we discussed previously, killing them will jeopardize Her Majesty's ability to rule effectively.
If any enemy commanders appear open to persuasion, try to convince them to surrender. Our goal here is not to utterly annihilate our foes. The fewer casualties, the better. That said, anyone who refuses to submit must be struck down without mercy.
I know when to catch and when to kill. I am often being faced with such decisions on the hunt.
You expect me to make that kind of decision in the heat of battle?
You just do what you always do, Bernadetta. If it's all right with you, I prefer to focus on the diplomacy part. I'm not much for bloodshed.
Then you may leave that part to me. I will happily deal with any soldiers you cannot. It should be a simple enough matter to determine which of our enemies wishes to live and which will choose the way of death.
We'd better not misjudge anyone, or else our lives will be the ones in danger.
Then we should fight first and ask questions later. When in doubt, take them out. Am I right? We can sweat the small stuff when the battle's over. Until then, I'll do what I do best.
I believe we should all do what we do best. If we do, I feel confident we will emerge on top when the dust settles.
Victory is the most important thing, so leave the vanguard to me.
Then, if everyone is prepared, let us show them the might of the Empire.
I'm going to doze off. I just know it.
I'll do what I need to.
They certainly aren't fooling around with these defenses. Count Gloucester must be located on the far bank. Ladislava is holding the central checkpoint. We'll mount our attack from there.
The checkpoint is our key to taking the Great Bridge. Without it, we have not even a slim hope of victory.
Her Majesty is counting on me, and I will not let her down.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Oh, if I must. If my assistance is...
Not a problem. I've got this.
So, what should I be doing? Need a hand?
Right then. Let us go to work. Shall we join hands in battle?
I'll do my best. We'll win if we work together. There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. Leave this to me. They have her surrounded. Time for a rescue.
If we rush in heedlessly, we'll be trapped along with her. We must secure the route as we go.
Never hurts to have a safe place to retreat to.
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
I will capture this stronghold.
Out of the way!
You got my back?
Let's make a scene!
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
It takes a trickster to recognize a trick.
It's not over.
And the enemy is being suspiciously quiet in the west.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against.
Oh, if I must.
As urgent as it is to retake the checkpoint, I believe the west should be dealt with first.
Submit!
Not yet.
This stronghold will fall!
Though I am reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice.
All right! More of that, please.
Look to the west. I'm thinking there is something happening.
Not yet! I have you! Try and stop me! I am Ferdinand von
We're almost to the checkpoint. Keep going.
Not so fast. If you want through, you've got to open those purses and pay the toll.
Have you?
Here I go. No mistakes. Everyone, to me. Advance!
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Oh, if I must. If my assistance is needed...
There's not a question of can. Leap!
Of all the irritating places to lay an ambush.
This man is a mercenary. Perhaps offering a reward will allow us to avoid a fight.
Fire! Rain arrows down on their central forces!
We should have sent soldiers west to deal with it.
Not a problem. I've got it.
Still, that was a brilliant salvo. Our enemy clearly possesses a gifted officer among their ranks.
Gifted? Wait, are you talking about me?
Looks like you'll be my first real challenge in ages. Now let's dance!
It's nap time.
Never back down!
Watch this!
Oh, if my assistance is needed, so be it.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must.
I chose to be here, and I'm going to fight the Empire to the end.
Arrows are raining down on Ladislava. We have to stop them at the source.
This stronghold will fall! The Empire will lose its foothold if I fall here.
Try and stop me! I am Ferdinand!
Not good!
I hate you!
Not a problem. I've got it. I'll take over.
I am your man!
Take a breather. This stronghold will fall!
If I stand down now, I'll never be able to face the others again. It can't be. That was nothing.
How do you know unless you keep living? I mean, things like this tend to have a way of working themselves out, you know?
I guess so, but...
My turn!
All right. I surrender.
Watch this!
The arrows have stopped. Let us proceed.
Just so you know, I got no interest in dying. Not over yet. Not too shabby.
And just surrender. Besides, you're a clever man. You know the Empire won't let someone as strong as you rot in his sack.
Yeah, I guess you got a point.
My thanks. Mind taking it from here?
No, not yet.
With me, Hubert.
For the Empire!
All who oppose us will fall! Get out of my way!
It's not over.
Rest, Ladislava. This is a great achievement.
You honor me, Your Majesty. May victory be yours this day.
Now we can fight on even footing.
Those are my lands at the other end of this bridge, and you lot are not welcome.
Now there is a fool even by Alliance standards.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Begin. The Sky Spirit, what?
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Oh, if I must. If my assistance is needed, so...
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Let us do them a favor and introduce him to an early grave.
Listen up, rogues. You will defend the supplies we stole from the Empire to the death. I can already smell the coin they'll fetch me.
They have our supplies. We must smite them before they can make their escape.
With me, Hubert.
For the Empire!
All who oppose us will fall! Get out of my way!
I am Acheron, savior of the Alliance. Oh, and that's a good one. Let me just write that down.
My turn?
Don't be nice!
I will capture this stronghold.
Let's link up.
Let's make a scene!
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Stealing is a thing of great evil. You will be returning what you took.
You got my back?
Let's make a scene!
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Can't you idiots see I'm in trouble? Now stop standing about with your jaws slackened and help me already!
He lacks the skill to back it up.
They've been done in? Well, my life is more valuable than some treasure anyway.
This guy is the worst. Stop making your underlings do all the work, you coward!
I have you! I got this!
Watch this!
I should have switched sides when I had the chance.
I'm all right. The Alliance's lands lie ahead, as well as Gloucester's army.
So, they've taken the Great Bridge, have they? That makes us the Alliance's last defense.
There must be a way to resolve this matter without further bloodshed, Father.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Begin. The Sky Spirit.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Our first priority is to find Count Gloucester. He was on our side once. He'll surrender.
There is no telling where the enemy might be lurking. We have no choice but to seize control of the entire bridge. My potential is so much greater.
Though I am reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice.
I must outwit even death.
I can't just sleep.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must.
Begin. I will help.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Not over.
I'll take over.
I am your man. I will not be caught
Leave
off guard.
defending this position to me. I have gratitude for you.
Try and stop me. I am Ferdinand von. I'm all right.
Those are Gloucester lands you see beyond me, and I will not suffer one heel of your boots to sully them.
I have you. I have you. I will take all the strength I can get.
I'm bringing it down.
I have you.
Our foothold is secure. Now we need only capture the enemy commander.
Try and stop me. I am Ferdinand von Iron.
Begin. I am advancing.
Oh, if I must. If my assistance is needed.
Take a breather.
It's not
my turn.
turn.
Watch this! With me, Hubert.
For the Empire!
All who oppose us will fall! Get out of my way!
House Gloucester is known for its tenacity.
I shall never back down!
Not a problem. Well, couldn't hurt. Not a problem. I've got this. This stronghold will fall!
With me, Hubert.
For the Empire!
All who oppose us will fall! Get out of my way!
Not enough!
My, I'm more wounded than I realized.
Enough. Stand down.
What a pain.
Count Gloucester will soon be in our custody. Further resistance can serve no purpose.
So be it. I am no use to my people if I die here.
Begin. I am advancing.
Not a problem.
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Oh, if I'm not...
Lawrence, no! You monsters! How dare you hurt my son! I will not shame my people by surrendering to you without a fight.
Count Gloucester will not concede so easily now that we have damaged his precious heir.
Behold, a token effort. Pardon me. How's this?
I'll take over. This stronghold will fall!
I will capture this stronghold.
With me, Hubert.
For the Empire!
All who oppose us will fall! Get out of my way!
Is this the end? Pox on you!
I've got this!
You're a failure!
Is that all?
I can fight no more, Your Majesty. All of House Gloucester bows to your will.
Victory is ours. But this is merely the first step of our rescue.
Right you are. We need to relieve our allies who are embattled on Alliance lands.
We won, but this is no time to rest easy. There's a lot more work still to be done.
Agreed. We will leave some troops here with the wounded to hold our position. Then take the reconsolidated force north without delay. Sadly, there can be no victory celebration until we have extricated Count Burgleys and the others.
Based on our projections, they will run out of provisions at any moment. We can also assume they know we have made it to Gloucester, meaning they will be waiting for us. But each hour they wait is another hour their stomachs remain empty.
If we peel away House Gloucester's troops, we can create an opening in the enemy ranks. Once that's done, we'll bring an end to Claude's shady scheme.
Yeah, not bad.
This is not what I expected.
Battle does have its benefits.
My potential is so much greater.
War feeds my body and mind.
I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds.
I must outwit even death.
Interesting. It seems the Empire may not want our heads on pikes after all.
That is good news. I was concerned they might be so upset as to seek your execution. But based on their posturing, it seems those fears were groundless.
Well, I am an effective lord, if I do say so myself. They must realize taking my life would make it difficult to keep order on my lands.
Few lords anywhere in Fódlan are as loved and respected by their people as you, Father.
Perhaps. But if so, that only makes my misjudgment all the more grave. I never should have let that man cajole me into starting such a needless fight.
You say that now because we lost. But would your appraisal not be different in the face of victory? The people would have idolized you for ushering House Gloucester toward even greater prosperity.
Questions of what if matter little after you lose a battle, and even less after you have misled your people. The time to judge the right and wrong of things is before, not after. It is for this reason that I have decided to yield command of our house to you. I only pray you might walk us back from the terrible misstep I have made. Besides which, the Empire still views me as a traitor. If I fail to step down now, I will spend the rest of my days wondering when the axe might fall.
I understand, Father. With all that has happened, it is hard not to see the wisdom in your decision. I will find a way to build a newer, stronger House Gloucester alongside the Empire. And just as it did before, our house will shine brighter than any in Leicester.
Your Majesty, Gloucester has yielded his lands and titles to his firstborn son, Lawrence. This new Count Gloucester has expressed a desire to join the Empire. No doubt, he wishes to make his loyalty plain by taking a clear stand against House Regan.
Well, I see no reason to reject his offer. See that his soldiers are properly integrated.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Sometimes I have no idea what goes through your noble heads. How can you possibly trust a house that just plunged a knife into your back? If a merc pulled a stunt like that, they'd either be cast aside or cut down where they stood.
I believe it, and I'd like to do the same. But not just anyone can hold Gloucester territory together, and I have no one else to take Lawrence's place.
I suppose no one would put up with the aristocracy if it didn't afford some sort of stability.
Yes, that is simply the way of things in Fodlan now. But as I've told you, I intend to change this. The age of deciding our rulers by blood must end. A day will come when anyone can vie for the right to rule, and then we will be free of this wretched system. So stand with me. Help me make it so.